Namaste. Good morning. I'm Dr. Robert, and this morning on 5-ish Minutes with Dr. Robert, our subject is salutations to your tools. We are currently in the period of time known in India as Navaratri, the 9 nights during which the goddess is worshipped. The 10th day after the 9 nights is called Vijaya Dashami, the victorious 10th day of the bright lunar fortnight. It is on that day that the goddess Durga slew the buffalo demon, Mahishasura, and Rama slew Ravana. On the morning of this day, in India, Nepal, and like places, people get up in the morning and worship their tools, the things that they use to perform the activities with which they obtain the necessities of life, their income. If you are a farmer, you may worship your plow. Maybe you'll worship the oxen who pull the plow. If you are a weaver, you will worship your loom. If you are a seamstress or a seamster, you may worship your sewing machine. I, as a wordsmith, will be worshiping my computer and other electronic devices that do work for me. You can make this worship, this puja, as complicated or as simple as you like. As simple would be just to get some incense and offer it to everything. Slightly more complicated would be to do the Panchopachara puja, offer incense and a flower and a lamp and something fragrant like an essential oil and a little bit of something sweet. Or you can do something even more complex. The most important thing is not what you offer, but how you offer it. And how you offer it should be with sincere appreciation for what that tool is doing for you. In the modern world, all too often, people objectify everything, things are commodified, and people think of objects as being simply inert material things that have no life of their own. It is, however, from the Indian point of view, a fact that everything has a life of its own, and if we want these things to cooperate with us, it's important that we have the right attitude with them and behave appropriately with them. This is mentioned very specifically and literally in the Charaka Samhita, for example, Ayurveda's most eminent text. So, what is most important on this day is you should sincerely appreciate those things that allow you to earn your living and request them very kindly to continue assisting you, associating with you, and facilitating your own personal success in life. Once you have done that, then it's appropriate to worship anything that is associated with those tools. In the case of a computer, that would be electricity. And electricity is a very powerful form of Shakti. There is, in fact, in India, at least one temple that is dedicated to Bijli Devi, the goddess in the form of a lightning bolt, which is to say electricity. In addition to that, you should appreciate whatever location it is that your tools normally live, because that location is sheltering and protecting and guarding your tools. In addition to that, you should sincerely appreciate the house which is your chief dwelling, because it is that house that protects and guards and houses you so that you can do your job. And once you have protected and honored and appreciated your house, then you should appreciate the environment, the general environment of nature, who you should appreciate every day anyway, the embodiment of the goddess, and in particular, any large trees nearby you, especially if they're on your land, and offer them some incense as well, something fragrant. Appreciate all the things that work for you, and they will work for you all the better. This is Dr. Robert wishing you and your entire family a very, very happy Vijaya Dashami. Jai Ma.